mums, we're back on Me Not We. Okay, so today we're going to talk about emotional bullets. So that's when you fire something like a bullet at someone and it hits them like a ton of bricks. And you know what they tend to do. They either panic and shut down because they don't know what to do with that information, because they're not used to getting compliments, or they receive a compliment back, or they go away and think about it, and a couple of days later, next day, whatever, you'll receive a compliment back, or their general demeanour towards you will be improved. Okay, so emotional bullets, emotional bullets. So, my son, I'm going to talk about my son again. I talk about my son a lot, but obviously you guys all have children as well, so you kind of get where I'm coming from with that. I guess they're probably your main chorus of what you talk about as well. So my son was very kind to me the other day. So I had a bad back and I was really tired. And Nanny and Grandpa had come around, so they were sat on the sofa, which is always where I sat. So I was sat on the chair on the side of the room. And I was kind of up and down getting them teas and getting them biscuits, and I'd run out of cakes, so going on like baking cakes and blah, bringing them in and everything else. And so I'm shattered and my back hurts and I'm running around ragged, right? And I sat in this chair like this, right? My son goes upstairs and my son tries to take the blanket on the sofa away from Nanny. So I said, don't do that. Nanny needs it, right? In fact, we all said it. Nanny, Grandpa and I all said, don't do that. Nanny needs it, thinking he's doing something nasty. And we all reacted immediately, yeah? My son goes upstairs. Now, he was only 5 last month. He goes upstairs to my room. He brings down 2 items of footwear, okay, and a blanket from his own bed. He then takes my boots off my feet. He puts this footwear on my feet and he covers me in his own blanket. So his compassion and kindness was overwhelming, and how much love he showed me just in that one thing that he did. I've spoke to you before about emotional buckets. My emotional bucket was overflowing. I couldn't believe that. I really, wow, now he's 5, so the footwear were 2 separate things. They didn't match, blah, all irrelevant, who cares? It was the action that mattered, and the action was huge for doing that for me. He wasn't asked. He's never been told to do that. He's never been instructed or shown to do that. It came 100% from his own heart. So I was obviously thinking about this all day long. My bucket was so full. It was crazy. I'm thinking about it all day long. I went to pick him up at the end of the day, and we were due to go shopping to get the food shop. So we pulled into the car park and I said, actually, Fian, there's something I want to say to you before we go anywhere. And he was like, what? Because he's had a really, he doesn't like Wednesdays. Wednesdays are the tough day of the week all the time for my son. By Wednesday, he's flagging, yeah? And it was a Wednesday, so he's, I was, yeah? So I pulled my chair right back, so I'm almost level with him because he's in the back seat in a children's chair. And I recounted the story of what he did with the footwear and his own blanket and everything. And I said, I just wanted to say to you, thank you, because I've been thinking about this all day and it's amazing. I was so filled up by the compassion and love that you showed me. And I just wanted to say thank you to you. That child went from, to, honestly, the biggest, happiest, beaming smile. And when we got out the car, he gave me a big hug. And then we went off shopping and I told him I was so proud of him. And then he went and got the trolley, and he just said, I just, what can I do? You know, let's go shopping together. Can I help you? I just want to help you. That's emotional bullets. You fire something, you know, you think about something somebody's done, anything somebody's done, and you fire an emotional bullet at them, like me saying, thank you, actually, I really appreciate that. He didn't ask for that. He didn't ask me to say thank you. He didn't ask for recognition. I just fired it at him. And of course, what happened with the emotional bullet was it then went on. I was going to say ricochet, didn't ricochet. It went on to him then wanting to continue helping with shopping, etc. So emotional bullets are very powerful. That's my message for today on Me Not We. Guys, see you on the flip side. Enjoy. Mwah.